but it's the colour of her eyes, a transparent ice blue that is hypnotic. For a moment I'm mesmerised. Then as a van speeds past, her hand grips my arm, pulling me away from the road. "I have to talk to you." There's an unmistakable urgency in her voice. "Someone's watching you. They know where you go, everything you do." As she speaks, my blood runs cold. "Who are you?" Without telling me, she goes on. "You think you're meant to be together." Each word both softly spoken and crystal clear, her eyes fixed on mine so that I can't look away. "You think he's the love of your life." She pauses for a moment. "He isn't who you think he is." Then a strange look crosses her face. "You're in danger." For a few moments, it's as though I'm in a trance. Then I pull my eyes away from hers, confused, then suddenly angry. Matt and I are getting married. Every detail of our wedding thoughtfully planned, from the country house venue down to the smallest flower. We're happily settled in our house in Staining, with its chalk grey walls. The floorboards we've sanded and waxed. The garden with far-reaching views of the Sussex landscape that lies beyond. No one, least of all a stranger, is taking that away from me. I notice her hand still clutching at my arm. "Let go of me!" Wrenching it away, I step back and start hurrying towards my car, fighting my irritation, telling myself she's probably harmless, a harmless, mad old woman. But she spooked me. Hearing footsteps following me, I break into a jog, my feet crunching on fallen leaves as she seems to read my mind. "I'm not mad," she calls after me. "Watch your back. Don't trust him." Later, I tell the police that was when it all started, with a sinister warning from a woman I'd never met before. If I had, I'd have remembered her eyes, with the cries of seagulls from the rooftops, the whisper of deception in the salt air. But I didn't know it began much longer ago, with all that went before, with events that belong in the past, with beginnings that can't be traced, that are infinite. As I drive home, I'm on edge. It's mild for November, the stark outline of the trees softened only by the last autumn leaves that have yet to fall. Turning into my lane, I park outside the house, still shaken as I get out, the woman's words replaying in my head, while I tell myself she knows nothing about me, or about Matt. Unable to ignore the voice that whispers in my head. Or does she? In the kitchen, I drop my bag onto the faded sofa. It's a large room with pale curtains lining the windows, the floor tiled with slate. Neutral and uncluttered, the perfect foil for the garden that lies beyond. Clearing the plates and mugs left from breakfast, I switch on the kettle before going over to the sliding doors. Opening them, I step outside, drawn as I always am by the movement of the air, the crescendo of birdsong, the onset of winter showing in the paper-thin hydrangea flowers and dried seed heads. Gravel paths wander amongst the herbs and flowers I've planted, moss softening the stone wall along one side, a hedge marking the far end. The peacefulness is broken only by the sound of my mobile buzzing. I know instantly from the ringtone that it's Matt. "I'm going to be late, Amy. There's a client over from the States. David wants me to take him to dinner. I tried to get out of it, but you know what David's like." He sounds distracted, irritated, though later when the police ask me what he said, in my memory, I remember him as flustered. My heart sinks slightly. There are last-minute wedding details to finalise, but I know Matt wouldn't be doing this unless he had to. "Hey, don't worry, it's fine, really. If you're not back, I'll have another look at the seating plan without you. Oh, and your cousin emailed to say that—" He interrupts me. "I have to go, Amy. Dave's about to come in." But then his voice is low as he adds, "I need to talk to you later." Something in his tone makes me uneasy. Is everything okay? There's a split-second hesitation. Then, in the background, I hear someone call out to him before, in a louder, brighter voice, he says to me, "Take care, babe."